Hi, all. This is Evie's Awakened Soul coming at you with your readings for September 11th. These readings will be for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, this will be for September 11th. These are general messages, so if they resonate with you, it's for you. If some of the messages do not resonate for you, then you should check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. There are also many wonderful other YouTube readers you can check out as well. These readings are based off of energies, not genders, so apply it how you see fit. I do apologize in advance for the noise that you might hear going on. My neighbors are working on their house next door, so it is a bit noisy. Also, keep in mind that these messages that are coming out are basically messages that want to come out for that day and not things that will take place on the date listed. If you would like to reach out to me or want something more personal pertaining to your situation, you can always click on the link below where my email address is and reach out at any time. I will always get back to you at my earliest convenience. I don't leave people waiting. I try not to anyway. It's kind of rude. This reading will be for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 11th. We have a full moon coming up on the 13th, which is Friday. The full moon will be in Pisces. A lot of psychic energy going on. A lot of things being brought up to the surface. The portal opened up on the 10th for these energies to take place. So people might be feeling these things already. These energies. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. Give me a second. So top energy, we have the Queen of Wands, the Devil, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Bottom energy has the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Oh, as well as the World card. Sorry. All the other cards we'll get into in a minute. So the first card right out of the deck is the Queen of Wands. You do not have to be a female to have the Queen of Wands represent who you are. Again, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So if you're a male and you're taking on the Queen of Wands energy, that's absolutely fine. From what I can see, it seems like you are taking action. It seems like you're leaving something behind. You could be possibly moving from toxic energies, possibly a relationship that wasn't very healthy. I don't know why I feel like you were sleeping with this person, even if things were not healthy between you two. But that has come to a sudden halt. Kind of was unexpected. This is definitely happening for a reason because there's change here. I feel like your life is about to go fast forward. I don't want to say fast forward, but it's definitely moving forward fast. I said it anyway. Yeah, I see your life going fast forward. What that means is I see you possibly traveling or moving. You are no longer allowing yourself to go backwards. You're definitely at a place where things are going to move forward for you. You've communicated this to the person that you've been dealing with. They are aware of it. I do see hurt here. The person you're dealing with is very heartbroken still. Whether this is something that's been going on for 3 months, I want to say, or longer. Um, Again, you could have been once sleeping with this person, but this has come to a sudden halt. So even if you had sex with them yesterday, this has been stopped. Moving forward, I don't see this happening anymore. The person was waiting for you to possibly come back to them or communicate with them that you were having, I don't want to say a midlife crisis, but that, you were going through something, and so now you're coming back, but you're doing the opposite. In fact, I see you, there might be some harsh communications between you and this other person. Your heart is definitely closed off to them, and I feel like it's because you have something else waiting for you on your path. You could have met someone, or you thinking, I think you've met someone. Um, there's a possibility here that you will be meeting someone who can be coming back from, again, your past, or it could be just a past life. At the end of the day, you feel the need to end what's here, and I feel like you're traveling or moving to get away from this ending with this person that you were once in a relationship with. You definitely walked away from it. Um, you want something that's more aligned with you, and that's what you're going towards. You're putting down some sort of overwhelming feelings, burdens, things that were not just things that are no longer aligned with you. There's a new path here for you, and that's how you feel. You want to make this transition from your old life to your new life as smooth as possible, but there is some healing going on, because I do see you semi-conflicted, as well as this other person. You're wanting to go towards the so this other person, who you're letting go or no longer, this person who's heartbroken, because this person is heartbroken, they're hurt. This, it feels like they're going through this now, even though I feel like it's been a while. I still feel like they're going through it, like if it came crashing down again. Like their hopes get high and then it comes crashing down. I see here they're needing balance. They've come to a point where they're trying to figure out, the universe is trying to help them see that they need to stop giving towards you so much, because in them giving to you or waiting for you or even helping you in any way, if that's what they're doing, or keeping the door open for you so that you can come in and out of their life, it's affecting them, and this is the reason why they're not healing. And this person is needing balance because there's an imbalance here. This person is trying to remain grounded and do what they need to do to move on, to move forward, to also stop feeling this heaviness that they're feeling. But, it's hard because I still see you charging in and out of their life. This person does miss you. They would love for you to make an offer to them, but they know it's not going to happen even if they have love for you. And the reason why I say that is because I see on your new path, you either, I don't want to say meeting someone. You could be meeting someone. You could be missing someone. There could be something that didn't work out with someone you wanted to start something with. But at the end of the day, I do see love here between the both of you. Well, if it's not love, there's mutual feelings, and it could escalate up until that point. And you're wanting this. You're wanting to heal yourself so that you can move forward with who is it that you want. So this is kind of a change in energy for you, air signs, because I've been seeing, karma for you guys here for a while. What I'm seeing here is the Wheel of Fortune, as your overarching energy. Some cycle is coming to an end. Something is definitely closing at this point in time, and I do see forward movement. You will be taking on another type of stance. I do feel like you will be getting away, whether it's a vacation or again you're moving, but you taking the time to heal and not allowing certain toxic energies. Again, if you're sleeping with this person and you're not wanting to be with them, this is very unhealthy. This is completely, completely unhealthy, regardless if they're tempting to you or not. This is the reason why things haven't moved forward also, because you're indulging in energies that are not of high vibration. How do you move forward when you still have someone clinging, or when you're still clinging, even if it's just sex? And again, it doesn't have to be just sex. It could be other toxic energies that you can be indulging in. For instance, someone who's a workaholic, someone who's a gambler, someone who takes drugs, someone who, it could be a multitude of different things, you know, dealing with more than one person at a time and sleeping with more than one person at a time. These are all lower vibrations and lower energies. At the end of the day, you need to let go of this. And this is what I see you doing. Something is coming to an end for this person that you've been dealing with, and also for you, because there's some type of movement that's happening here, whether, again, you are moving or traveling. You are now to the point where you're trying to stay strong, even though I do feel like you're a little bit conflicted about this forward movement, whether it's you traveling or moving. You do find it difficult to make this decision if this is something that you want to be more permanent. I feel like, again, you've communicated a little bit of this with the person you were dealing with, so that they have an understanding that things are officially over or truly over, because this is what you're wanting it to be, because you want to move forward, because you want to lay down the responsibilities or burdens or those overwhelming feelings that are just not helping you anymore. Again, the universe continuously comes in to blow things up between you and this person, because you two have some type of connection that's unhealthy at the moment. And I guess some distance needs to be created between you two, because the more you guys are together, that friction, it just doesn't work well. But again, there are guides here. I do see some angels here protecting you and this other person. I do see a healthy brand new start. Once healing takes place, I do not feel like you are done healing. If you're dealing with someone, whether you left or they left, at the end of the day, you are not done healing. People think just because they're not crying every night or they're doing as they wish that they're done healing. You are still in the process of healing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Going within and moving forward is a way of healing when you're not keeping a blindfold on and just blocking out any type of emotions. You need to deal with your feelings. I will say that much. I do see you needing to deal with your emotions and coming to that point in time. But again, I do see some communication that's taking place that's very harsh. And I think you need to be a little bit more gentler, or again, go within to figure out why it is you feel the way you do, so that you can heal that as well. But at the end of the day, after all is said and done, air signs, with this ending brings new beginnings. There is potential here for love. I do see you being with someone or wanting to be with someone. This is healthy. This is definitely healthy. This is the route that you want to go in. You're looking forward to this new start, this new path, although difficult, because I do see that you invested a lot of time, or this person invested a lot of time in you. I do see you trying to keep the lines of communication open with this person also. This person, excuse me, this person, for the record, also tries to be patient with you when you communicate with them, even though sometimes it seems like your communication is harsh, or even their communication is harsh. You both are talking to each other sometimes in a way that's not healthy. I don't want to say not healthy, but not as nice as you could be. So, again, some healing needs to take place amongst you both. And I feel like you both have to do it separately. And if that means at a distance, so be it, in order for things to change for you and for this other person. But let's see what we have here. Whoops. From the Whispers of Love. Yes, I love this deck when it comes to the Oracle cards. It's one of my favorites. But let's see what messages we have here for you, air signs, for September 11th, 2019. for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 11th. These cards are so big. It says be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. So there you go. Let's say if you have kids with someone, or you're tied to this person for whatever reasons because you can't just cut off communication with them, you know, talking in a way that's loving, and it doesn't have to be that you're lovey-dovey, just in a way where it's not so harsh, you know, being supportive, understanding what it is that they're going through, and vice versa too. What you're going through, they need to understand. You know, that support there can help you guys, even at a distance, heal. You know, if you're needing space, if they're needing space, communicating that, it goes a long way. So here we have appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So this is happening for a reason. This kind of is like a blessing in disguise. There's more for both of you in store, and it might not be together, but you never know. This doesn't mean that you guys cannot maybe find love too in the future and come back to one another. At this moment in time, though, this is not going to happen. So please, I'm not trying to be hopeless here, but with this person, things are just not meant to be at the moment. Okay, so take it for what it is. Next card says you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So if you're hesitant, like I said, about moving forward, if you're weary about traveling, or maybe even moving permanently, etc., you know, believe in yourself, have faith, recognize the truth for what it is. You can manifest whatever it is that you want. Last card says practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. And that's what I was talking about when it comes down to communication. You know, you guys need to, the harsh communication should not be, there's nothing wrong with being truthful and honest, but there's no need for the brutality of truth. When people say, oh, I'm brutally honest, I don't understand why that brutality needs to be there when there's communication and there's feelings and there's sensitivities and there's difficult, you know, the situation in itself is difficult. Why must you bring the brutal part of it? You know, it doesn't make things any better, and it's hurtful. So, you know, compassion goes a long way. And again, not just for you, for the other person you're dealing with, or people in general. Not sure this is going to resonate with everyone, but for those that it does, you know, I do wish you the best of luck. I also want to state something in the bottom of the deck. We do have true love. This love is a once in a lifetime love. Again, I told you, I do see love coming for you. There could be someone on your path who's waiting, or that you know that you might want. But again, at the end of the day, those are the messages that I have for you. And again, I hope it resonated. If it did, that's absolutely great. If you would like something more personal pertaining to your situation, again, click on the link below where my email address is. Feel free to reach out to me at any time. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.